Now, how do we describe the process of your endocrine system trying to maintain a balance in your body, whereby if a substance or anything increases beyond normal or above normal, then your endocrine system will try to return it to the normal, or trying to balance, return it back to normal. And if any substance in your body decreases, your body also, or your endocrine system, will also attempt to return it back to normal. So that process, we refer to it as homeostasis. So you must know how to explain homeostasis, and each and every hormone you'll have to be able to describe the homeostatic process. So homeostatic or homeostasis is defined as the process of maintaining a constant internal environment within the narrow limits, and by narrow limits we mean within a normal level, despite the changes that take place internally and externally, meaning the stimulus. The stimulus can be an increase or a decrease. So in that case, that will cause your endocrine system to try and maintain a constant environment, or a constant internal environment, despite all the changes that are taking place internally and externally. And now, the condition within cells depend on conditions within the internal environment, or the tissue fluid. Now, the tissue fluid is what surrounds our cells, and that is what we refer to as an internal environment. Externally, it's anything outside of your body, but internally, we are referring to the tissue fluid that surrounds the cells. If you don't know how that might look, if these are your cells here, if these are your cells, let's say just a group of cells here, and these cells are going to be surrounded by a tissue fluid, and this is what we call our internal environment. Yes. Now, another thing that you have to realize is that when we are referring to homeostasis, we're going to talk more about the negative feedback. Your body, or your endocrine system, operates by the principle of negative feedback, whereby when one hormone increases, it will cause another hormone to be secreted, so that it can stop that hormone from increasing. Therefore, it will return back to normal. So you must also be able to explain negative feedback. So which negative feedback processes are we going to look at? We're going to look at the following: thyroxine levels, blood glucose levels, blood carbon dioxide levels, water balance or osmoregulation, as well as salt balance. These 5 processes, you must be able to explain how each um, how each process occurs in terms of trying to maintain a balance in the body. So I will do that next. That was just an introduction of homeostasis. You must be able to be able to define homeostasis, or also be able to identify it from your biological terms, as well as negative feedback, be able to explain that when one hormone increases, it causes the other hormone to be secreted, so that it can stop that hormone from increasing, therefore returning it back to normal. So that's one of the things that you must look out for when dealing with this chapter.